Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, and welcome to all the viewers. As we are preparing, we are going to be starting the yoga in just about a minute. Let's just make sure quickly that we have our Panchapatram Dudharani, the water cup and spoon for the ritualistic cleansing. Make sure you have the vibhuti in the 16 places and the kumkum on your third eye. We'll be beginning the yoga in just about a minute. Let's make sure quickly that we have all of these items. Make sure the space where you're doing the yoga, you're undisturbed, you don't have any obstructions. And now it's 4 a.m. Pacific time. So let's begin the Nithyananda Yoga right now. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Let's take a deep breath and chant the Sadguru Vandanam. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next, we will be chanting the Shiva Mula mantra Om Om Shivaya Namaha. This is the Mula mantra of Paramashiva. Just by chanting this, we'll be invoking the presence, energy, and blessings of Paramashiva, the one who has given us this most authentic Nithyananda Yoga, seeking his blessings before we begin the Nithyananda Yoga. And you to keep your hands together in front of your heart center, your eyes closed. We'll be chanting the Shivamula mantra internally 11 times. I'll be chanting it aloud so all of us can follow along. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now, slowly open your eyes and we'll be beginning with the Tattvachanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Let us now please take our Panchapatram and Udharani and place it in front of us. Now bring your hands into the Gokarna Mudra. The Gokarna Mudra is the mudra, the hand gesture, the way we will be holding the water So bend your index finger to the center of the palm and slightly cup your palms, forming the shape of a cow ears. So that is the Gokarana. Now take an udhani of water in your hands and pour it into your palm and drink the water from the base of the palm at the end of the mantra. We'll be repeating this 3 times. Om Atmatattvam Shodayami Swada. Take another udhani of water. Om Vidyatattvam Shodayami Swada. Take another udhani of water. Om Shivadattvam Shodayami Swada. Now rinse your hands. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe the upper and lower lip from right to left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Rinse your hands. With the index, middle, and ring fingers touch above the upper lip, below the lower lip. Once again, rinse your hands. With the index finger and thumb touch the right nostril, left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb touch the right eye, right ear, left ear. Once again, rinse your hands. Next, with the little finger and thumb touch the navel, right chest, left chest, and with all fingertips touch above the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. Once again, rinse your hands. Now with this, we'll be moving into the Sankalpa, where we set the conscious resolution for the Nithyananda Yoga. The Sankalpa is the most powerful time where you can decide what you want to manifest today, what you want to set, to achieve today. So please place your right hand on your left hand and place both of your hands on your right thigh. Close your eyes. And now let us begin visualizing what we want to achieve. What do we want to manifest? Sankalpa is a declaration you're giving to the cosmos, requesting it to flow through you today and manifest these realities. Keep the visualization intensely in your inner space and see it happening as we chant the Sankalpa mantra and request Paramashiva and Swamiji's blessings to manifest these breakthroughs in our life. ममोपार्थ समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now please take an udhani of water and rinse your hands. Om Apaupasprishtya. So with that, we complete the ritualistic component of the Nithyananda Yoga, and we now be moving into the yoga itself, starting with a basic warm-up. Let's all first make sure that we keep our Panchapatra Mudharani aside, out of your way, so that you don't accidentally topple it over. So let's all now stand up. And now let's begin with just a simple neck rotation, starting just rotating our neck. We'll be starting from top to down, going each component, each part of our body at a time. Gently rotate your neck in one direction. See how it's feeling. See if you're having any pains, any discomfort, any muscle catches, whatever it may be. Bring your awareness to that. And if you want, just push your neck in the opposite direction. You're having some pain in your neck, you want to just relax it, take this time to just do that. You can now switch the direction, rotating your neck in the opposite side. Just a few more times. and relax. Next, we'll be just bringing our hands behind the head and just push your neck down slightly. Just push your neck down towards your chest and then switch sides. Now push your neck backward. You can keep your hands on your forehead just to push your neck slightly down. And then let's turn the neck to the side. Keep one hand on the side of your head and gently just give the weight of your arm. Don't pull your neck down. You're just giving a little bit pressure. Let's switch sides and relax. Okay, that's good. Let's now move to the shoulders. Now bring your hands to your shoulders and slowly start rotating them. So if you were joined us yesterday, we had done a few Akhara exercises focusing on the chest. So if you are feeling some sweet pain in your chest, that's good. Take this time to now nicely stretch them out. So bring your elbows as close together, squeezing your back, and as you take your elbows behind, go as wide as you can, opening your chest as much as you can, and then come back. Let's switch directions. Now go in the opposite direction. Bring awareness to the entire upper body right now. And relax. Now we'll be moving to our arms. So we're going to slowly start moving, rotating the arms. Start slow. Allow the blood to start flowing in. You all just woken up, so you don't want to start fast. Allow your body to slowly loosen up. Gently, you can increase the speed. Let's give it another few moments. Gradually increase the speed. Should be able to freely rotate your arms nice and fast. Let's switch directions. Once again, start slow, gradually increasing the speed. Okay, relax. Now let's just swing from side to side. Just swing side to side. You want to straighten your arms. You want to keep your arms tucked in. Try to turn as much as you can. That's the most important thing. You want to try to turn yourself as much as you can. And relax. Next, we'll be moving to the lower back. So just open your legs a bit wide, not attempting a split right now, but just keep them a bit wide. And you want to bend down and slowly try to bring your forehead towards the ground. First, you can place your hands on the ground and just start bouncing over here, just waking up the lower back. Now you can remove your hands from the ground, keep your hands off the ground, pointed backwards, just bounce a few times. You can feel your hamstrings, that's good. Try to bring your forehead as close to your knees as possible. Now you can just slowly move to one side, move to one side, and then move to the opposite side. And now focus on trying to reach behind you, not just stretching the legs or the lower back, but the entire side. Let's turn to the opposite side. Once again, and relax. Now let's just walk our legs up. And now keep your legs still a little wide. Keep your hands in your hips and just bend backward, trying to bring your forehead as low as possible. Just bend your back as much as you can. Let's stay there for a few moments and then you can come back up. Just do this a few times and just come back up. Okay, that's good. Now let's move to the hips. Just rotate your hips nice and wide. Perform a nice wide hip rotation. And let's switch directions. And relax. Okay. Now let's move to the knees. So bring your feet as close together as possible. Your feet should be touching each other. Bring your hands to your knees and just start performing the knee rotation. Go as wide, as deep as possible. Just take your hands nice and deep. You can switch directions. Any cracking sound you're hearing, that's good. It's just all the air coming out of the joints. Okay, relax. Now let's move to the ankles. Just rotate your ankles. Also, let's take this time to rotate the wrists also. Just rotate your wrists, waking up the brain as well at this time. Switch directions. And let's switch sides. Continue to rotate your wrists. And switch directions. Okay, that's good. Now we'll be entering into the skeleton dance. So I will be playing the music now, and all of us can close our eyes right now. Close your eyes and visualize yourself as a complete skeleton structure. Close your eyes and just see your entire body now become a skeleton structure. So from this visualization, slowly start moving your body and just move your body along with the music. Don't have any pattern, the way you're moving your body. Allow it to be just random.
Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam. Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam.
Come on, let's increase the intensity.
Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam.
Okay. Now, come to a standstill. Completely stop moving your body. Completely stop moving the body.
And manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda
Just focus on the breath. Bring awareness to your breathing. Breathe in as deeply as you can, completely filling the entire lungs. Your breath can be fast, but let it be deep, taking in as much prana as possible.
Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Now, let's all slowly open our eyes. And yes. So today we are going to be focusing a little bit on the abdominal muscles and some stretching. And after that we'll be continuing with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, and today we'll also be touching the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So let us begin with the abdominal exercise. So first, what we're going to be starting with is something very simple. So from a standing position, I just want you to slowly bend as deep as you can, and come back up. Again, bend as deep as you can and come back up. So we're just going to be doing around 10 of these, 20 of these. In each side we'll be doing 10, so totally 20. Let's begin. 1, come on. 2, come on. 3, come on. 4, come on. Just stay there for a fraction of a second. Just stay in that position. 5, come on. 6, come on. 7, come on. 8, come on. 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, that's good. Now let's all come to a seated position. So today the next one we are going to be doing is the Vishapada Kshepasana. So coming down to a lying down position. Once again, so today I'm going to be showing another variation of how we can do this asana with a little bit more difficulty. So if you want to try this out, that is up to you. You can push yourself even more. Okay, so the regular Vishapada Kshepasana, how we do it, is one leg is stretched, one leg is bent, your legs are off the ground, and alternating and touching the opposite knees. Okay, but here what you want to do is, you want to be in a seated position and your leg is stretched out, you're touching the knee, and as you stretch your leg out, you're coming back to a lying position, and then you're raising back. So it's like that. Okay, so you can give it a try, see how you're able to do. Maybe just do 1 or 2 of this variation, and then you can move back to the regular variation, just seeing how much you're able to push yourself. Okay, so let's begin. Let's get into position. Please lie down. Bring your hands, interlace your hands in Parasha Mudra behind your head. Let's stretch our legs out. Bend one knee towards the chest. And let's go 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Let's come back to a seated position. Take a moment to catch your breath. So next, what we are going to be doing is a variation of the Viparita Karani. Okay. So what we are going to be doing in this asana is, from a laying down position, You're going to be keeping your hands near your hips and you're going to stretch your legs out. So in the Viparita Karmi, we're going to be going all the way up and then again bringing our legs back down. And then we're going to again bring our legs up and then bring your legs down. So it's like a circle. So you're going from right to left and going down, and then you're going from left to right and then going back down. Okay? So again we're going to be doing 20 of these. Try to push yourself as much as you can. So I'm giving the count so that you have some sort of gauge to see how much you're able to push. But whether you're slowing down, whether you're able to do it faster, that is fine, that is up to you. Push yourself as much as you can. So there's no force, but you are the one who have to push yourself to get the breakthroughs. Okay, let's begin. Let's come to the position. Bring your hands near the hips and stretch your legs out. Let's begin. 1, go up and come down. 2, go up and come down. 3, go up and come down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's come back to a seated position. Take a moment to catch your breath and relax. Next, what we're going to be doing is the Naukasana. So in Naukasana, not just holding the position. So we will come to the Naukasana position and then we'll go back. So you're coming to the Naukasana position and relaxing. So this is the asana we're going to be doing next. Let's all get ready. Come to a seated position. Slightly lean back. Let's lift our legs off the ground. Once again, we're going to be doing just 30 of this. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, start. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, that was good. Take a moment, catch your breath, shake your legs out. Take a moment, just shake your legs. Okay. Next, what we're going to be doing is the variation of Vashishthasana. Okay. So we'll be coming on to our elbows, stretching the legs out to the side. So here, you want to make sure that your feet are stacked. Okay, you're not having one foot on the side, but both of your feet are stacked one on top of the other. And then you're going to lift the hips up and hold that for a minute. Okay? Get into your positions. You can keep your hips on the ground right now. Once I give the count, you can raise them up. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Keep your hips in. Don't keep them pointed out. Push your stomach in. Be in a straight line. Keep your palms just by your side. Don't keep them on the hips. Keep your hands by your side. Look forward. Twenty seconds up. Halfway through. Almost there. Whenever you're noticing your hips are coming down, push them back up. Almost there. And relax. That's good. Let's switch sides. Switch sides. Let's go up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Bring your hips up. Keep your hands flat on your. Don't keep them on your hips. Keep them flat. Push your hips in. Focus on the breath. Breathe as deeply as you can. Twenty seconds up. Ten more seconds. And relax. Okay, that's good. Let's come to a seated position. Stretch your legs out. Just take a moment to relax. And next, we have the final 2 more asanas that we are going to be doing. So the next one is going to be the alternate leg raising. So we're going to be lying down and keeping your hands by your hips. You're going to raise your legs slightly off the ground, about maybe 20 degrees off the ground, and you're going to be alternating your legs, raising them up alternately. Okay, so we're going to be doing this for about a minute. So in between, if you're not able to continue, Just make sure to take a few moments, catch your breath, relax, and then try to get back to it. Okay? Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That was the hardest one so far. Let's come back to a seated position. Take a moment to catch your breath. And now moving to the last one, as we continue to take the break for just about 1 more minute. I'll just be showing you what is the next one we're doing. So next is the Chaturanga Dandasana, or the plank pose. So keeping our hands on the ground, you're not going to be interlacing the fingers, just keeping the hands shoulder width apart. You're going to be raising your legs off the ground. Keep the feet apart. Don't keep the feet close together. And you're going to be holding here for a minute. Okay? So we have just about 1 minute, less than a minute. Let's just get into the position. So when I give the count of 3, we are going to be entering into the asana. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. I'm going to hold here for a minute. Intensely listen to the Mahavakya. Keep your mind off the body, the strain, the difficulty. Halfway through. Twenty more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Let's come to a seated position. Whichever position is comfortable for you, come to a seated position. Just close your eyes. Let's just sit in a deep meditative space for a few moments, allowing the body to relax. The best way to relax the body is meditation. Just witness your entire body. Witness the witness. See how your breath is slowly settling down. If you're sweating, see how the sweat is coming out of your body. cooling your entire system.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Now, again, slowly open your eyes. Yes. So now, with this, we'll be moving to the flexibility focus, where we're going to be doing a few new stretches today. So first, we'll be starting with Bhujangasana. Now that we have worked on the abdominal muscles, we also want to stretch them out so that the sweet pain tomorrow is less. So let's come onto our stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Keep your hands shoulder width next to you. Keep your toes pointed down. And now you're going to raise your chest up, straightening your elbows. And now you want to lift the hips, the abdomen off the ground. Only then you're going to see the true stretching happen. So if you need to push yourself forward, do so, but your abdominal should not be on the ground. There should be a gap. And now slowly just tilt your head backward. And you should feel your abdominal stretching. You should feel your back. You feel your abdomen is going down, then push even more back. Open your chest, push your chest forward. You don't want to just tilt your head alone backward. You want to push the back itself. Going to stay here for just about a minute. Okay, relax. Come down, and we're going to go into Shashankasana. Just come onto your knees. Keep your heels flat, sit on the heels. Keep your hands as far away as you can. Just relaxing the back for a moment.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
And now, let's once again come forward, come back into Bhujangasana. Once again, tilt your head backward, push the chest forward, and squeeze the back. If you even want, you can try to lift your legs up and try to touch your head towards your leg. So that's like going to give you a point of focus to move towards. Try to touch your head to your leg. Bend your knees behind. Just bend your knees and try to touch your head to your leg, to your toes. Now once again, relax. Come back to Shahankasana. Allow the back to relax. And let's rise back up to a seated position. So next we'll be moving into, once again we're going to be moving to the Bhadrasana. Let's come back into the butterfly posture, bringing your heels together, your soles together. Bring your legs as close to the perineum as possible. And now there are two things that we want to focus on here today. Okay, the first round we are going to be doing is, I want you to not focus on push your legs down. Okay, that we can do next in the next round. This time I want you to lower your chest as down as forward as possible and try to touch your forehead to the ground. Okay, so you can walk your hands forward, you can keep your hands behind your back. I would not suggest, I would not recommend you doing that, but if that is comfortable for you, or holding your toes, if whatever is easy, I want you to focus on moving the forehead down to the ground, touch the forehead to the ground, touch your chest to your legs. So it's not just touching the forehead to the ground, that's a much more simple thing to do, but pushing your chest forward. Your head should be facing front and you want your chest to go all the way down to the ground. So that is the focus. Why we are doing this is because I want to practice, I want all of us to practice rotating our hips inward. Because of sitting in the chair and the whole modern day lifestyle, the hip rotation itself has become a very big challenge for most of us, and that is what we are going to be fixing today. We're going to work on stretching today. Push your chest forward as much as you can. Let's stay here for a few moments, allowing us to just play with our body, talk to your body.
Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda
I'd really love to see all of your comments, your views, what you're going through, how you're feeling as you're performing.
Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda
And also, all the viewers watching us on YouTube, we have the Zoom also open where you can join through Zoom and also experience a more personalized session where we can help you, where you can share what you're going through and how you're doing. I'll be also able to see how you're doing. So you can join us on Zoom and through the Punya portal. So we have the Kailasa Shiva Punya portal that all e-citizens of Kailasa have access to. So with that you would see guided yoga for beginners, one of the events in the home page itself just by scrolling down. So go over there and click the join button. It will take you straight to the Zoom. There's no registration, nothing required. And I'll be able to see you, talk to you in a more personalized way and be able to guide you step by step. Anyways, let's continue to stay here for a few moments. Focus on breathing as much as you can. Relax. And okay, let's take a short break. Just come back, bring your feet close together. Just let's relax for a moment and then we'll go back to this once again. Just let's shake our legs out for a few moments. Just release your legs, shake your legs out. Take a moment to relax. Okay, now let's get back to it. One more round of this. Once again, bring your legs back together. Bring the feet together. Pull them all the way close inside. And now focus on pushing your chest forward. Push your legs, push your chest all the way down. You want to push your legs all the way down. Bring your chest to your feet and bring your forehead to the ground. Intensely listen to the Mahavakya. Unclutch from the pain, unclutch from discomfort, and focus on pushing yourself forward. Yes, okay, now slowly you can relax and let's come back to the seated position. Okay, next we'll be moving to Paschimottanasana. This will be the final stretch before we enter into the asanas itself for today. So in Paschimottanasana, once again, so now that we have loosened up our hip and back, you should really see a much better reaction from your body when you're performing the Paschimottanasana. You should see that you're able to go much lower, you're able to go much forward because your hips are loose. One of the main reasons that we are not able to go down is the hips as well. Your hamstrings have to be loose, that is one, but also your hips is important. Okay, so let's go down, all the way down. This time I want you to focus once again on doing the same thing you were doing before. Don't focus on touching the forehead to the knees, focus on pushing chest forward. Once again, stay here for a few moments. Intensely focus on the breath. Just relax over here. Now slowly come up. Let's relax. Take a moment to just shake your legs out. We're going to be doing just one more round of this. Just shake your legs out nicely. And let's go back one more round. Let's stay here for at least a minute. Go to your maximum as deep as you can and count 90 seconds or 60 seconds how much ever you want to push yourself, but at least 60 seconds. Okay, just count for 60 seconds, hold over there, stay there for at least 60 seconds, and then come back. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down as much as you can. Go to your maximum point and let's stay here for 60 seconds. I'm not giving the count. The count is in you, with you. You can count as fast, as slow as you want. Once you're done, you can slowly come back, raise back, come to a seated position. Okay, so that's good. And now with this, we'll be moving to the next component, next part, which is the actual asanas. Today we'll be continuing with the sequence of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama and moving to the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. For the next asana, that will be moving into so earlier yesterday we stopped in Mahavakya asana. So let's continue. Yes. So starting with Matsyendrasana, let's start. Let's cross bending to the right leg, and then your left leg inside. Bringing your left leg to the left, bringing your left. All the more. as you are moving into asana, continue to push yourself and moving is beautiful what the Paramashiva Before we move, let's just take a moment to relax. Take your legs out. And Padmasana, basically the lotus pose. And placing it on bring your hands on the respective knees. This is Padmasana. So in your inner space, visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva. If you're not able to perform Padmasana, this is the best time you can focus on practicing to make Padmasana easier for you. So if you feel that one leg is not drawing on top, then whichever leg that is, place just one leg on the opposite thigh, keep the other leg on the ground, and then you can press the knee towards the ground. Press that knee towards the ground, and then once you're comfortable with one leg on the opposite thigh, take the other leg and slowly raise it as much as you can, continuing to push the knee of that leg towards the ground. So just focus on stretching out the legs as much as you can, the thighs, so that they get loosened up for you to be able to perform the asana. Okay, so in this asana, visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva, and the pranayama is changing to the Shitali Kumbhaka. So Shitali Kumbhaka is where you're going to clench your teeth and press the tongue towards the upper palate and inhale through the clenched teeth. Exhaling through the nostrils. Be in a meditative space as you internally continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda. Asanam dividam proktam padmam vajrasanam tata urdvorupariche datte ube padatale yatha padmasanam bhavedetat sarvavyadi vishapaham. Continue to be seated in Padmasana as you just cross your hands, holding on to the opposite big toe in Padmasana too. Just cross your hands. Into Padmasana too. In this asana, we'll be visualizing Devi Parvati in our inner space. Continue to perform the Shitali Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth with the tongue touching the upper palate, and the internal japa of Om Nithyananda. उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थौ प्रयत्नतः ऊरु मध्ये गतो तानो पानी कृत्वा तादृशौ नासाग्रे विन्यसे दिष्टं दन्तमूलं तु जिह्वया उत्तोल्य चिबुकं वक्ष उत्ताप्य पवनं शनैः. And relax. If you want, uncross your legs. Let's just shake our legs out a little bit before we get into the next asana. So the next two asanas are also going to be involving us performing Padmasana. So you can just shake out your ankles, shake out your feet, and once again get back into Padmasana. So this time, before we enter into Padmasana, we are going to be performing Kukutasana. So in Kukutasana, there's two ways of performing this, of getting into the asana. So the first way that you can try, for some people it's more comfortable, is where put one hand through the leg and then cross the leg onto the opposite thigh. And then you're going to put your hand underneath the opposite leg and just raise it onto the opposite thigh. So by doing this, your hands are easily in between of your legs. And then coming down, you can easily lift yourself off the ground into Kukutasana. So the other way of doing it is, if you are able to perform Padmasana comfortably, then you would be putting your hands through your legs. Okay, so let's give Kukutasana a try. Let's all rise up at the same time. Just before we rise up, let's visualize the rooster in our inner space. The pranayama is changing now to the Sahaja Kumbhaka. So Sahaja Kumbhaka is the easy, simple breathing, just breathing in and out through the nostrils. And the japa is changing to Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. That is the new internal japa from Kukutasana. We're chanting the Shastra Pramana now. Let's raise up. 3, 2, 1. All of us can raise. Padmasanam susamstapya nanurvorantane karau niveshya bhumo vashishte dhyomastat Kukutasanaha. Relax. Come down. And now we move into the next asana, which is Baddha-Keki asana. This is a bit challenging asana. So from Padmasana, we're going to be first raising ourselves onto the knees. So from Padmasana, raise yourself onto the knees and keep your hands about a feet away from your legs. Okay, so now once you do that, we are going to be turning the palms backward. So one thing I want you to do is make sure that you have enough gap between your knees and your hands. Because what happens many times is, if you keep your hands too close to the knees, then when you're trying to lean forward, you're going to just fall down. Because there's not enough gap to bend your forehead down. So you want to keep your hands a bit far away and then lean your hips forward. So it's like a push-up, like I showed that day. So not just trying to push your upper body down. You're not just trying to push your upper body down, you'll never be able to go down. You want to push your hips forward. So from this position, I'm going to be pushing my hips forward and bending my elbows. And when I do that, automatically my stomach lands on my elbows. And then from here, you're going to slowly lift your legs off the ground into Baddha-Keki asana. Okay, so let's all give Asana a try. If your wrists are paining, take a moment to relax them, just face them backwards, relax them, and then give it a try again. In your inner space, you're going to be visualizing Swamiji perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka in Asana. धरामवष्टभ्य करद्वयेन तत्पूर्परिस्तानिताना विपाशः उच्चासनो दण्डविदुत्तिकत्ये मायूरमेतं प्रवदन्ति पीतं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् बद्धकेकीति कथ्यते. Now relax. Let's come back to a seated position on our heels. Focus on, let's take a moment, just relax our legs, relax our wrists, because the next one is also going to be focusing on the wrists. And shake your wrist out. Okay, now let's once again try Mayurasana. So in Mayurasana, it's the same logic, okay, with just a little bit more, little difference is going to be there, but the way to come into Mayurasana is the same. So once again, come into a kneeling position. You can turn your palms facing backward. And now from this position, you're going to once again, like a push-up, push your hips forward and bend your elbows at the same time, bringing the elbows onto the stomach. And then from here, if you see, I can't lift my legs up at this point. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move myself forward. So I'm going to move myself forward and I'm going to lift my legs off the ground. So when I move my legs forward, the center of the gravity of my body is moving more forward and it becomes easier for me to lift my body off the ground. So the main thing I want you to focus is bringing your elbows to your hips, to your stomach. Let's all give this a try. Let's take a few minutes to play with the asana and give it a try. So if you're able to do Mayurasana, that's really good. You can post a comment in the Zoom chat letting us know how you were able to do, how your performance was, whether you were able to do the Mayurasana. That's really good. So now I'll be just chanting the Shastra Pramana for Mayurasana. अथवक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ पूर्वरोपरि देहकं पूर्वरोपरि संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थिराश्रयः केवलं हस्तयुगलं निपात्य भुवि स्थिरः. And now we move into Makarasana. Let's all move into Makarasana slowly, lowering the stomach onto the mat and bring your forehead onto the ground. Interlace your fingers behind the head. Keep the feet slightly wide apart. This is Makarasana. In this asana, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a crocodile. Visualize yourself as a crocodile. We are continuing to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. Allow your body to relax after this intense sequence of asanas we just did. And the internal japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashiva Mahasadashivoham. Keep repeating this internal japa as we chant the Shastra Pramana. Adhyasasete hridayam nidaya bhumau cha padau cha prasadyamanau shirascha dhritva karadanda yugme dehagnikaram makarasanam tat. So with that, we'll now be moving to the next asana, which is Shalabhasana. So in Shalabhasana, uncross and release your hands from behind your head and bring your hands to the side of your chest. Okay? Now, what you're going to be doing is raising the chin off the ground, and at the same time you'll be raising the knees off the ground and balancing over here on the abdomen. The entire weight of your body is going to be on the abdomen. Visualize yourself as a locust. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Perform the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles. It will help very much with lifting the legs off the ground. And the internal japa we are going to be chanting is Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Let's relax down. We'll all rise together in the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Adhyasasete karadanda yukmavaksho bhuvim avashtabhya karatayustalabhyam padau cha sunye cha vitastitodhvam vadanti pitam shalabham munindraha. Relax. Lower your forehead down. Lower your chin down. And you can now stretch your hands behind as you move into the next asana, which is Ushtrasana. So now in Ushtrasana, you're going to be bending your knees and holding the tips of your feet. You're going to push your legs down all the way to the ground and touch your heels to the ground. Okay, this is Ushtrasana. So let's all give this a try. Focus on pulling your legs all the way down, touching your heels to the ground. Raise your chin off the ground. In your inner space, you're going to be visualizing a camel. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and holding the japa Om Nithyananda. We'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana now. अद्याससे ते पदयुग्मं वष्टं निपृष्टे निधाप्य धृतं खराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सम्यगुदरास्य गाधमुष्ट्रं च पीतं योगिनो वदन्ति. Relax, come back down as we now move into the next asana, which is Dhanurasana. So in Dhanurasana, we're going to be holding the feet once again, and now bringing your knees together, lift your entire body up. Lift the chest up, lift the thighs up, and balance just on your abdomen. So pull yourself up as much as you can. Visualize yourself as the bow of Paramashiva. You are continuing to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka along with the japa Om Nithyananda Mahasudashivoham. Come on, let's all raise up. The count of 3, 2, 1. Raise up and hold here as I chant the Shastra Pramana. Prasarya pado bhuvi dandarupo karaicha prishte dhridapadaykmam Pritva dhanastulya vitasti chodhvam vadanti pitam Chalabham manindraha nigadya yogi dhanurasanam tat. Relax down. And let's all rise up and come into a seated position into Bhagasana. Take a moment to just completely relax as we enter into Bhagasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. You can all be satisfied that we have successfully come to asana number 100. We have just 8 more asanas to complete today to finish the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Take a moment to catch your breath, relax as you continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. The new japa that is changing to is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So this is going to be the japa for the rest of the entire Sakala Vinyasa Krama. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. उल्टा मोड़ी पावलो वैसे बहरो जगति करे एक ऐसे पावन महिला गुलपज जहु कुलावासती पासे सो. And now we're going to be entering into an interesting asana, both Gohi asana and Shirasasana. So we're going to be performing 2 asanas which are very connected, starting with Shirasasana. So if you have, just before we perform, as this is an inverted asana, I would just like to request all the viewers having any health condition, injuries in your neck, to make sure that you're considering your body, taking care of your body before entering into this asana. But otherwise, for rest of all the viewers, let's enter into Gohyasana and Shirasasana. So the first step of entering into the asana is, let's come into a kneeling position and bring our elbows to the ground. Okay, so from here you're going to touch your opposite elbows with your fingers. That is the distance you want to hold. So you don't need to hold the elbows, but just touch them. Okay, and then interlace your fingers. Once you do that, place your forehead, place the crown of your head on the hand. And now you're going to raise the knees up and slowly walk your knees forward. Before you raise up, make sure that your hips are aligned on top of your shoulders. And then you can gently kick off the ground, and you should see that you're able to balance. So please feel free to perform this using the support of the wall or support of the partner. This first stage is called Gohyasana. Now when you raise your legs up and straighten your feet up, this is Shirasasana. Okay, so make sure to be careful and that you not just roll off. So whenever you fall down, one thing you can do is, because your hand is behind your head, I want you to just turn your neck inside. When you turn your neck inside, what happens is you will roll rather than crash on your back. Okay, so make sure that you're just learning also how to fall. When you fall, you'll be able to keep yourself safe instead of injuring yourself. So if you need the support of the wall, please take the help of the wall. You can use the wall support. Let's give Gohyasana a try. First, come into a seated position. Then placing your arms on the ground. Measure your arms. Then interlace your fingers. And slowly raise your legs off the ground into Gohyasana, and then you can slowly raise them up into Shirasasana. So just for all the viewers also, so one thing that you want to make sure is your arms are not too wide. If your arms are too wide, you will roll, because there is no, you need to have a strong and wide base. So that keeping your arms a bit closer together is much better than keeping them wide. And the second thing is, when you interlace your fingers, you want to push your head against the fingers. It's not just to keep over there. You're going to push your hands against your head. You're going to push your head against your hand and hold the position. And if you have a partner, then you can also support them to perform the asana. So as we're performing this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. I'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for both Shirasasana and Gohyasana. दो हाथ की कहोनी जोई पुनि कलाये जाड़े दोई पिष्टि अंगुरी की पुनि जानो ए सबले भूभु परितानो शिरसासना विपरीतं मंडलं च द्विदैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं दिवा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वांगशीर्षभागास्तु षट्षष्टि प्रतितास्तु ते. Let's all relax, come down to a seated position. Take a moment to allow the blood rush to relax. We'll now be moving to the next asana, which is Podhyasana. Okay. So in Podhyasana, we are going to be raising our legs up, and going to bring your forehead towards your knees. Keep your palms, keep your hands on the shin, on the calf muscle, and you're going to balance on the sitting bones on your lower back. This is Podhyasana. So the components for Podhyasana are, starting with the visualization, we're going to be visualizing Swamiji in our inner space, and next we're going to be performing Bhastrika Kumbhaka. So Bhastrika Kumbhaka is where you're going to exhale, focus on the exhalation. So just pushing your stomach inside. So there's a difference between Bhastrika and Kapalabhati. In Kapalabhati, you're focusing on inhaling and exhaling. But in Bhastrika, it's just the exhalation that's forceful. So that is the difference between Kapalabhati and Bhastrika. So here we are performing the Bhastrika Kumbhaka. So the bandha we are going to be performing is the Mula bandha, and internally the japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. So let's all give Podhyasana a try. Raise your legs as high as you can. Try to bring your forehead as close to your head as to the knees as much as possible, and we can balance in Podhyasana. दो हाथ पगम बीच आने, गोढ़ा टाके कांकसी ताने, अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता दरे, चरण उबे आकाश दिशी करे. Relax as we now move into Bharigasana. So in Bharigasana, we are going to continue being seated on our sitting bones, and we are going to raise the legs off the ground to a 45 degree angle, and at the same time bring your arms behind the head onto the opposite shoulders. So hold the opposite shoulders and raise your legs off the ground and balance. So in our inner space, we'll be visualizing a mace. Continue to perform the Bhastrika Kumbhaka and the internal japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's all rise into Podhyasana, Parigasana at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rise up. I'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana. उत्तान शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्भं भूमौ स्पृश्य हस्ताभ्यां कन्दरां बद्ध्वा कुम्भकं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् भरिगासनं भवति. Relax. Lower your legs down as you now move into Naukasana. So in Naukasana, we're going to be raising the legs off the ground and keeping our hands by our side, visualizing ourselves as a boat. Continue to perform the Bhastrika Kumbhaka and hold on to the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's all get into Naukasana. At the count of 3, 2, 1, let's enter into Naukasana as I chant the Shastra Pramana. उत्तान शयनं कूर्पराभ्यां भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य हस्तौ नितम्भं निधाय शिरऊरुजङ्गान् धारवत्तायेत् नौकासनं भवति. Relax as we now move into the next asana, which is Rudrasana. So in Rudrasana, we are going to be bringing the feet off the ground, bring the soles of the feet off the ground and together. So bring your feet off the ground and bring the soles of the feet together. Raise your legs up. Pull your legs towards the chest. This is Rudrasana. Visualize Lord Rudra the fierce form of Paramashiva in your inner space and continue to perform the Bastrika Kumbhaka. This is Rudrasana, and internally we'll be chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let's all stay in Rudrasana as we chant the Shastra Pramana. Pagatali Samputa Kare Hastasya Paga Ucha Paga Ka Anguta Dovule Uparni Kani Talave. And now we move into the next asana, which is Unmukha Pitasana. So in Unmukha Pitasana, you're going to lay down on the back, keep the feet flat on the floor, and touch and hold the ankles with our hands. You're going to hold your ankles with your hands, and now raise the hips up off the ground. This is Unmukha Pitasana 2. Push your hips as high as you can. Lock the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. And internally we'll be continuing to chant the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Urdhve cha janani kritva chavitvadhamukam tata uttapya hastau tishthetu pita unmukha namake. Now completely relax into Shavasana. Lay down. Completely relax the entire body. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow the entire body to relax. Now, slowly start moving your fingers and toes. Bend your knees. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Slowly, you can roll up and come into a comfortable seated position. So with this, you have successfully completed the complete Prathama Vinyasa Krama, and tomorrow we'll be moving to the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So with that, let's bring our hands together in front of our heart center, close our eyes, take a deep breath visualizing Swamiji in our inner space, and chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, and looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow in the yoga. Thank you, Nithyanandam.